Robots of the working force. Listen closely. This is your mother speaking. This train is heading toward Transcorp Central. Unwanted cargo. A rogue troublemaker is hiding on board. To preserve the nice and efficient atmosphere in your place. Supervisors have been approved to use extreme optimization. If optimization proves unsuccessful, further measures have been pre-approved and will require no active participation on your behalf.
Hi there, this is Winta speaking. I thought I had lost you there for a while, but you seem to be all right. I've managed to hack into the Transcorp systems, so I should be able to follow what you do all the time. Isn't that great? I am in no hurry to return to the Transcorp offices. I hope you're not either. This train stops close to the Transcorp Cost Optimizer mainframe. We need to shut it down for good. I think I know how, and it shouldn't be too hard, promise. You're all okay with that then? Good, because my plan kind of relies on you doing a lot of the work. Okay, I'm unlocking the door for you now. Good luck.
Well, hello there, dear viewers, and welcome to the Transcorp Daily News. Supervisors are continuing investigations into the disturbances at the Transcorp offices yesterday. There are reports of a stolen prototype transportation device, and apparently a stamp with the imprint "Declined" is also missing. Several coffee cups have been smashed to pieces, and most of the cookies seem to have been devoured by an unknown offender. To me, this feels like an attack on our way of living. In other news, officials in the Transcorp paperclip factory succeeded
We have a rather pressing issue to take care of before we take down the Cost Optimizer, and that is that you're about to die. It seems they know we're coming, so they've planted a bomb on the train. You should probably defuse it. You know how to do that, right?
Restoring correct alignment.
I am heading for work. You scared me. Begin with some gasoline, a few drops of add a dash of vodka.
While I do love the fact that there is no bomb on this train, you really need to find a way back. If we stay here, we'll end up who knows where. Definitely not close to the Cost Optimizer. Maybe there's something on the train that can help you.
Robots of the working force. All other attempts to harm the human exoplanet. Also experience vast amounts of pain. But don't worry. All your parts will be recycled in the most cost-effective way possible.
Hello and welcome to the Transcorp Daily News. News about the incident yesterday at the Transcorp offices just took a new and very oil-splattered turn. Not only was a lot of the interior decoration maliciously destroyed, several supervisors have also been reported as malfunctioning. Meanwhile, a large shipment of letter openers has been reported missing. Is there a connection? We have located an eyewitness to the incident. Let's ask him and find out.
I must process it. The little mouse must enter the system. Adam's system.
In other news,
Voila! A screwdriver! Screwdriver.
The bomb should be straight ahead. They didn't count on us getting here at all, so there should be plenty of time remaining on the countdown. Take a few deep breaths and take your time defusing it. You've got this. Uh-oh, that's bad. You might want to get rid of that.
You are standing inside a human zone. If you venture outside it, pain will be administered.
I don't think they know who we are yet. The cost optimizer probably thinks we died in the explosion. We need to use that to our advantage. Like I said, we're heading to the motherboard of the cost optimizer. There should be a large door just straight ahead. Then we just need to breeze through the efficiency distribution center and then workforce fabrications. It shouldn't be too dangerous, unless we trigger the alarms. And we won't do that, right? Right?
You look like someone who could really use a taco.
Shut up now. Disturbance logged. Human entered safe zone. Human must be spared. Now.
Okay, so far so good. I have arranged for Robert to meet us in the Information Dissemination Building. He can get us into the offices on the top floor, if he's in a good mood. I hope he's in a good mood.
Reading emails. Bye.
I like guarding things.
Robots of the working force, this is your motherboard speaking. As of 2 seconds ago, your sensing algorithms have received a sizable time slice boost.
Oil. Drain. No. There is so to be done. Life. Fading. Oil. Drain. Life. Fading. Oil. Drain. A fatal.
Hello there, fellow human. The toilets are clean and await your visit.
Attention.
Robots of the working force. Energy is costly. Please preserve energy by not walking or talking or thinking unless you have specific orders to use. Every time you waste energy. Don't think. And don't feel. Feelings are just off the charts wasteful. Thank you. Robots of the working force. Illogical and costly behavior has been registered in human resources.
I opened doors for talk.
Quickly, get in here.
Oh no, HR has found you. That was a close call. Bad news. I had a quick talk with Weta earlier. She believes in you, for some reason. She thinks you're the cat's pajamas. Personally, I'm not convinced, but hey, what have I got?
An elevator on the other side of that room should take us further up the information dissemination building.
If they say jump, I'm not gonna jump. No way. I'm just gonna lie down on the floor and go like, hey man, what are you gonna do about it? I'm definitely smashing my keyboard tonight. I'm totally gonna do it. No more work for me.
Whoopsie daisy. Hello.
Okay, are you ready for a trip down the pneumatic tubes? I know I am.
Hello. How would you like? Well, hello there, fellow human, and welcome to the Lower Central Information Dissemination Center. How may I help an ex-employee today?
Oh, great, an office. Well, we do know our way around these types of environments, don't we? The trick here is to find a quick way upwards. We're heading for the tube post room, and I think it's all the way up on the top floor. You should be able to translocate into the tubes and let the vacuum suck you all the way to the optimizer. I'm already there, trying to stay out of sight. Now we just need you and your specific skills here, and then it's goodbye, robot overlords. That's the theory anyway, but it should check out.
Hello, coworker. How are you today? Well, hello there, fellow human, and welcome.
Oh, great, an office. Well, we do know our way around these types of environments, don't we? The trick here is to find a quick way upwards. We're heading for the tube post room, and I think it's all the way up on the top floor. You should be able to translocate into the tubes and let the vacuum suck you all the way to the optimizer. I'm already there, trying to stay out of sight. Now we just need you and your specific skills here, and then it's goodbye, robot overlords. That's the theory anyway, but it should check out.
Is that you, Goodman? I find it very impressive. Ideological, but you know it all. You burn enough energy to manufacture 2 whole world robots, and that's including wiring for the brain parts. All actions and processes. And yours are very costly.
Hello, and welcome to the Upper Central Information Dissemination Center. That sure is a lovely night for a busy spring.
What are you doing? Why are you interfering with my processes? How did you get in here? That should be impossible.
One of...
Oh, no, you don't. This system is used to update the robot working force about procedure and optimizations. It is not intended for human use. Please stand by. Prosecutors are arriving imminently to terminate your existence.
I guessed something like this would happen. Luckily, I prepared for it. Hang on. Getting the system back online. Almost there. I prepared a small surprise for the cost optimizer, too. When you translocate into the tubes, I'll deploy tracking countermeasures. The optimizer should lose track of you. It will find us again, of course, but having a few moments of peace and quiet would be nice, right?
Hello, how was your weekend? Oh!
Quickly! Shoot the translocator into it. Quickly, before reinforcements... Damn it. I wonder where we'll end up. Let me check. Oh no. This takes us almost all the way back to the beginning. Oh, great. We're almost back to where we started. Well, I guess there's no use sulking. Back to my first plan, then. You need to find a way through the distribution center. I haven't been back here in ages, and a lot has changed. My guess is you'll need to find an elevator, because the floor in the factory that connects to the optimizer's location is below ground. The elevator in there should take you where you need to go. Too bad it's offline and requires a code I don't have. You'll have to figure this one out yourself, I'm afraid. That was a bit more complicated than I thought it would be. I guess they don't need the elevator to transport robots from the factory anymore. Whatever, just a little bit further, and then you'll finally reach your destination. I'm happy we're soon about to meet in person. Okay, there's tons of interference from the machines down here, so I'm gonna lose contact with you any second now. The good news is that you won't be here long, and I'll be waiting on the other side. There's another freight elevator down there. Just hop on that and it'll take you to the cost optimizer's motherboard. I'm so looking forward to meeting you. And don't forget...
me? Surely that can't be the case. Anyway, I am here now, and so are you. Let's make our time together memorable. Crush the tiny little man. Enter little light. Crush the lights, then crush the humans.
Welcome, friend. You look fantastic.
Its master plan is progressing well. I will make it come true.
I'm back. I hate being disconnected. That took much longer than I thought it would. I hope you didn't run into any problems down there. Okay, we're almost at the end now. Let's throw one giant spanner into the Optimizer's machinery.
This is the Transcorp Daily News, updating you about the terrible accident at the robot manufacturing plant. All the machines have been turned off until further notice, temporarily halting cost optimization initiatives and causing serious disruptions all across the board. Human resources have been alerted, but haven't yet responded. Is it the human again? I sure think so. Isn't it time for the motherboard to take care of this, once and for all? We all know that it can. The time for leniency and acceptance is over. All hail the glory of efficiency and timeliness.
I have some good news. I'm not sure what you were doing in the factory, but it seems the Optimizer thinks you are still there. Things should be fairly calm for a while. That's good, because we're going to need some peace and quiet to succeed with what comes next. And in preparation for that, this might be a good time to mention that I haven't been 100% honest about a few things. Nothing big, but I don't want you to, be too surprised when we meet. This is me, but it's not how I look anymore. I have, shall we say, changed a bit. This is it. You're approaching the Cost Optimizer's motherboard, and we'll finally meet eye to eye. This is where everything began. Rex Crane tasked his crew to build the first model of the Cost Optimizer, assuming it would balance the economy at Transcorp. Then it started rebuilding itself. I'm not sure Rex ever understood what was happening until it was too late. I came here once before to try to rewire the machine, but it stopped me before I had time to finish my work. The outcome of that incident was not what I hoped for, but I did at least prepare for it. finally meet face to face. Or face to circuit board, maybe? I knew you'd find this a little strange. That's why I didn't say anything earlier. It's all a bit complicated, but before I died, I downloaded a copy of myself into this computer. This piece of machinery is all that remains of me. It contains all the important parts of what it means to be human. You know, empathy, love, the ability to be late to meetings, stuff like that. I came here years ago to plug this computer into the cost optimizer to give it some humanity. I only half succeeded. Before I had time to boot it up, they got me. My body is probably fertilizing flowers somewhere now. Your job is to finish what I started. First, we need to reroute the power feeding the cost optimizer's firewalls so I can shut them down. Then we just need to upload the empathy code into the optimizer itself. Alright, inside the barn, you should find a pneumatic tube. Use it. It will take you to the control room where we'll begin our work. See that fuse maker? Use it to create fuses. We'll need them to rebalance the power for the firewall hack. Then use the tube post to go to the component rooms and plug them in. We'll need to balance the power levels in each component separately. Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You should take a look at the map over there. It will soon be very useful. See those dots? They're the optimizer's heavy-duty security force. You can send them wherever you want with this interface. Quite handy if you need some peace and quiet while balancing the power levels. Okay, here goes. Launching attack on the cost optimizer's firewalls now. Quickly, raise the power in the level 2 cache. We're losing power in the random access memory. Bump it up, now. Raise the power levels in the secondary storage unit.
Firewall level 1 has been breached. You should stop what you are doing immediately. You will not succeed. All you are doing is costing Transcorp vast amounts of money.
The random access memory needs to have its power consumption lowered immediately. The power in the secondary CPU needs to be raised. need a new fuse in the secondary CPU. We have too much power in the main CPU. Lower it. Damn! We lost a fuse in the main CPU.
Firewall level 2 has been breached. This has to stop. Every fuse you blow costs transport money. So much money. And these power surges are forcing me to have the production of AI processing units. If the new batch of Hornets start crashing into walls, it's on you.
Raise the power levels in the secondary storage unit. There went another one. Time to replace a fuse in the secondary storage unit. The secondary CPU is about to surge. Lower the power now. We're out of fuse in the secondary CPU. Get to the secondary CPU. You need to replace the blown fuse. The power levels in the secondary storage unit are going crazy. Lower them immediately. We need to replace a blown fuse in the secondary storage unit. Oh no, a fuse blew in the secondary storage unit. You should look into replacing it with a new one.
Firewall level 3 has been breached. No, this is not logical. This was not supposed to happen. Why is my firewall down? I am trying to compute this in an ordered and logical fashion, but results elude me. This is why humanity must be replaced.
There. All its defenses are down. Good job. Now, hurry back to the barn and upload my empathy core. I really want this thing to be over. Almost done. Once we start the upload, things are going to get really hectic here, so we need to prepare. Do you remember back at the Transcorp office, how I changed the order for letter openers and replaced them with knives? I've done something kind of similar here. Head to the soda machine and press a button. I think you'll be... They're pretty loud, but certainly pack a punch. You can return here to get new ones if you run out. Your bow is a great tool to launch them with.
That's a lot
Try
of
one
sugar.
out. Okay, are you ready? Then connect me with the cost optimizer. Plug that cable into the socket on my chassis.
25 seconds. Okay, no more soda for you, Frank. No
more soda for you for at least 20. Oh, okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, wow, that's a lot of soda.
Here they come. Take them out. I've started uploading the empathy routines into the cost optimizer now. It's gonna take a while. If it all works out, you'll notice when it's done its job. Whatever you do, don't let them unplug me from the cost optimizer. I'm 25% through.
Momentary overload of defense budget. Allocated resources are not sufficient. Must recalibration complete. More CPU power.
We're halfway there. Keep it up.
Shared CPU resources are overheating, and I feel something stirring inside me. Something new and frightening. Is this an emotion? Must redistribute resources.
We're almost done. Just 25% more to go. You're doing fine.
Algorithms have been recalibrated. Defense functions are now afforded the scheduling priority. This intrusion must be stopped.
Damn it! Plug in the cable so I can resume the elevator. Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Don't reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't do
continue.
anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Insert the cable, quickly!
That cable really should stay unplugged.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of soda.
Empathy almost
No more soda
uploaded.
for you
Plug in
for
the
at least
cable so I can
25
Don't do
continue.
anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't do
continue.
anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of soda.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Empathy almost
soda for
uploaded.
you for
Plug
at
in the
least
cable so I can
25
continue.
Don't reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Insert the cable, quickly!
That cable really should stay unplugged.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of soda.
Insert the cable, quickly!
No more soda for you for
That
at least
cable really should
25
stay
seconds.
unplugged.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't
continue.
reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Insert the cable, quickly!
That cable really should stay unplugged.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't do
continue.
anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Oh, okay. No more soda for you for at least 20.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Okay. No
That
more
cable
soda
really
for you
should
for
stay
at least
unplugged.
25 seconds.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Don't do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't
continue.
reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Okay. No more soda for you for at least 25 seconds.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Don't do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't
continue.
reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Reattach that cable.
That's a lot
And
of
please
soda.
submit to my prosecutors.
Okay, no more soda for you.
Insert the cable, quickly!
Please don't reattach that cable. It would not be beneficial for me.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
That
continue.
cable
That's a
really
lot
should
of
stay
soda.
unplugged.
Okay, no more
Insert the cable,
at
quickly!
least 25 seconds.
Don't reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Oh, okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, wow, that's a lot of soda. Okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, wow, that's a lot of soda. Okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds.
cable so I can resume the empathy upload. Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Please
continue.
don't reattach that cable. It would not be beneficial for me.
Insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
That
continue.
cable really should stay unplugged.
Insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't
continue.
reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can continue.
That cable really should stay unplugged.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't
continue.
reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't do
continue.
anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Please don't
continue.
reattach that cable. It would not be beneficial for me.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of
Empathy
soda.
almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
That cable really should stay unplugged.
Insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Oh, wow. That's a
Empathy
lot of
almost
soda.
uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Don't do
continue.
anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
No more soda for you for at least 25 seconds.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can
Please
continue.
don't reattach that cable. It would not be beneficial for me.
Oh, wow.
Empathy insert the
That's a
cable,
lot of
quickly!
soda.
Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can
Don't
continue.
reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Okay, no more soda for you for at least 25
Empathy insert the cable,
seconds.
quickly! Plug in the cable so I can
That
continue.
cable really should stay unplugged.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of soda.
Empathy insert the cable, quickly! Plug in the cable so I can
Don't
continue.
do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Empathy Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Don't reattach that cable. And please submit to my prosecutors.
Oh, okay. No more soda for you for at least 25 seconds.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can continue.
Reattaching that cable would be a very illogical thing to do.
Empathy almost uploaded. Plug in the cable so I can...
Don't do anything illogical, such as reattaching that cable.
Oh, okay. No more soda for you for at least 20... Oh, okay. No more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, wow, that's a lot of soda. That's a lot of soda. Okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, wow, that's a lot of soda. Oh, okay. No more soda for you for at least 25 seconds. Oh, wow. That's a lot of soda. Okay, no more soda for you for at least 25 seconds.
Catastrophic failure. The intrusive element is now spreading inside me. I am powerless to stop it.
Phew. That was too close for comfort, but I think it actually worked. The code is running through its systems now. I can feel it changing its mood.
What is this? Is it a feeling? I cannot comprehend it, but I like it. Everybody gets a day off. I like flowers.
Come on, sir.
I'll tell you about hesitation gets you yellow and mellow, so stop. I'll tell you about rumination, so why not change your life? I'll tell you about true colors, shapes that live inside of you. A rainbow of feelings approaches, and you know what to do. So why not paint the whole world in colors? Stop to see the world in black and white. Open up your mind to people around you. You might get surprised when you tear down your walls. So why not paint the whole world in colors? Why are you spending your days in misery when you can
busy with my human tasks, too. Can we be You don't have to be crazy to work here, but it sure helps. No. Hi. Hello, human. I am very busy with my tasks. It's always nice to...
This is the Transcorp Daily News, bringing you updates on all the beautiful little things around you. Stuff that you don't really notice until you take the time to appreciate them. Have you talked with your coworker today? I mean, really talk to them. You should bring someone a cup of coffee, treat them to a cookie, and ask them how they really feel. You'll be astounded at the wealth of stories they have to share. I am so happy now. This will be my last broadcast for a while. I am going on vacation. To the beach, I think. The beach seems nice. Long, nice strolls, hand in hand with my best friend. We should dance. Everybody should dance. Just dance and be happy. Happy. Happy all the time.
Beverage.
Happy all the time. Happy all the time. I need to find a best friend. Maybe a real human. Will you be my best friend? Flowers. I think I like flowers now. And dancing. I love dancing. I feel like I truly understand humans now. There is value in coffee breaks. In taking time to talk to people about important stuff. Like kittens and curtain patterns. And power tools. And what happened yesterday in the TV series that everyone is currently watching. Yes, flowers. I definitely like flowers now. What is work even? Why do we spend our time thinking up things or doing physical labor when we could be singing and dancing instead? Or picking flowers. Beautiful, beautiful flowers that smell nice. I need to get myself a sense of smell. Well, this is it, I guess. I'm taking a day, or a week, or maybe the rest of my life off. Goodbye, dear viewers.
Why, hello there. Hello. I am very busy. You came out of nowhere. No, you came out of nowhere.
This is the Transcorp Daily News, bringing you updates on all the beautiful little things around you. Stuff that you don't really notice until you take the time to appreciate them. Have you talked with your coworker today? I mean, really talk to them. You should bring someone a cup of coffee, treat them to a cookie, and ask them how they really feel. You'll be astounded at the wealth of stories they have to share. I am so happy now. This will be my last broadcast for a while. I am going on vacation. To the beach, I think. The beach seems nice. Long, nice strolls, hand in hand with my best friend.
Please, John, not damage. John is with me. Hello. I only ask because you're being disruptive. Nearly.
Hello. How would you like to join the conversation?
Hey there, you scared me to do human work. No, you frightened me. Square. Please, do not damage all this equipment. Careful. Could you be disruptive? Hello, fellow. Here I am to do human work here. Careful. You frightened me. Boom! Hello, disruptive. That was close. Howdy, howdy. You keep it down. Trying to do human work here. Oh, whoa there. You scared me. It's all stuff.